Was he not at another window? A window below? Huh. I just witnessed a murder. Dated 28 for all that. Whoever it is, use the key to open the exit. Get out of here before the creature completely takes over the building. Okay. And that sort of stuff. So I want to do more for, but like, yeah. Oh.
Hello there.
Hey. Boo. What the hell is that? What was that? And why does it have a knife? I need to stay quiet. Welcome to a new 3 Scary Games, and of course a new 3 Scary Games with my big, giant, snack-filled belly and that sort of stuff. In that, more later, but I was like testing this game out, because this is our game number 1, and oh, it does work. I'm like looking at the audio levels, and that sort of stuff over the game. And I've been feeling this not working. I've been feeling it's not working. But yeah, welcome back to a new 3 Scary Games. And as I said about my snack-filled belly, because I'm 11 weeks pregnant, we're gonna talk to that later in the video, like I think during game 1. But to come back on last week's episode, I thought generally that like last week's idea was been a good idea because Haunted Cities was like a 4-game thing, and I have been eyeing a game called Vermilion Arcade, horror game, which I technically by chance saw on itch.io and demo, but I like the funny thing is I played a lot of the games that already will come in that thing. Maybe it will be more expanded and that sort of stuff. I was looking at the page and I saw the dating game that I played. I saw also like that grocery game that I played, like with the giant turkey. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn off head shake because there was a motion sickness. So you should turn these two off, I remember. But yeah, welcome to our first game of today's episode, which is Stray Into the Void. This is basically, you know, an escape room horror game, from what I read. Oh. This apartment building was formerly an exclusive residential complex located in the city center constructed during the 1980s. However, 5 years ago, all tenants mysteriously abandoned the premise. Rumors circulated about a strange epidemic that had affected the area too. Authorities concealed the actual truth. The apartment complex is known as the Ghost Apartment among the local community. Julian, a 23-year-old boy, a freelance writer who experienced a creative crisis. He rent room 311 in his apartment due to relatively affordable cost, obviously. And we're escaping from that thing. Why is that an encoding overload? Huh. Showed an encoding overload. Is it? Okay, now. Oh. Okay, I get why you say to turn that off. I was like wondering, like, I have said this in multiple games. Like, I know it's a game, and I know it's like fantasy, and that sort of stuff. But like, you don't tell me that you walk through your room and be like, you know, boing, 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 boing. Oh yeah, at least you can run in the game. Oh, I forgot the key. Yeah, that would be so nice. Waar is the key? What is it key? But yeah, I wanna to talk about my snack-filled belly. Okay, I can crouch. To talk about my snack-filled belly, I want to do more horror content on my channel, or at least horror themed stuff. In sense of like, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how, and I've been saying this through multiple videos already, so there will be a few repeats and that sort of stuff. But the thing is, I want to do like I made for part of my lore, in sense of like. In the arcade Sakai, I learned that I could create clones, and eventually to dispose a clone, when I create a clone, they end up a day in my belly. And after that day, though, after a day, they like after a day being highly pregnant, because if I create a clone and being highly pregnant, huh? Nah, I'm not going there. Walk maybe over the top security. Okay, I will look for a flashlight. Oh no, there's blood under it. Thing. But like the thing is, how do you implement 4? The thing for me at least is how do we implement 4? Like I could say I ate people and that I have a snack-filled belly. I can do like gurgling belly sounds from time to time to my recordings, and such stuff. I can do that. But furthermore than that, it is not like much. Furthermore, not much than that you can do, because like being a pregnant Vtuber is more easier because you have your belly and that's it. I have to go back again to get this light thingy. Why was I out of stamina? And such stuff, but like war, yeah, you can't really eat somebody. You know what? I had an idea, but I don't know like how that would work, because like I could do I can do that. If I do like this. Alright, check that between games. I'm gonna check that between games, not now. But like, besides saying that you ate somebody or gurgling belly sounds, you can't really do anything, So, like, that's why I said snack-filled belly, because I want to do more, but also I don't know if I want to. They say my research teammate has been affected by a research physicians from the CDC assigned to this apartment. We discovered strange parasites in the apartment. Personal protective equipment is not enough to protect us. They come when we sleep. The outside key is my research team. Is with my research team. However, I cannot approach it. It's too dangerous. I do not know what happened to him. I'm hiding in this dark room. Okay. How do I... Can I top this? No? And that's what it says. I want to do more, but on the other hand, I don't know if I want to do more, because like I know I'm gonna attack more English people and that sort of stuff. Wait, 314, that is. I had a key, guys. Huh. And that sort of stuff, but yeah. Like, you're gonna, like, this is the thing. Like, if you're, for example, a furry VTuber, like, then you're gonna attract more people who are furry, like, attracted to furries or wanna be a furry, And that's the same thing with me being a pregnant VTuber. I'm gonna attract people who have an interest in the belly and that sort of stuff, or interest in me as a content creator. I don't say that like 100% of the people that like, not 100% of the people that come into my Discord, for example, or interact with my content like pregnant bellies. But you get what I mean? Like 90%, I think, that interacted with me did interact with me because of this. So I'm like, I want to do more, but like I don't know how. How long has this research been going on? Day 14, they learned they no longer attack when we sleep. Now they're waiting on the wall, waiting for the prey. Okay. And such stuff. So yeah, I want to do more for, and I might just do it, but like I just might keep it at comments, because like I don't want to attack too horny people, because like I want to have people in my Discord who are like, if you're attracted to me because you're horny, okay, so be it. But I want to have people in my Discord also that like, yeah, you can like talk horny to me from time to time and that sort of stuff, but I don't want, I don't want to be only talked to when you're horny, because I do have a few people in my Discord that only talk to me when they're horny and such stuff, and it like annoys me, because it feels like, I hate to say it like this, but it makes me feel like I'm more a sex toy or that sort of stuff than like a real interest for my community of my creation, what I do as a content creator. You're gonna have people like that, and especially if I'm gonna do more for, then you're gonna have that. So yeah, it's something that I have to like debate on, but Day 28 for all that. Whoever it is, use the key to open the exit. Get out of here before the creature completely takes over the building. Okay. And that sort of stuff. So I want to do more for, but like, yeah. Oh.
Hello there.
Fuck's sake. They don't know what really happened in that apartment. Thanks for playing. I want to see what happens when you get like caught by the creature. But like, yeah, I want to do more for like saying like, I ate a human and then I'm like lovely squirming in my belly. And that's the reason my belly is currently so big instead of 11 weeks pregnant. But yeah, besides comments you can, you can't do more than comments. Yeah, I can play like gurgling belly sounds during the video, like if I do, if I do like this, I can do this and say, oh, look what's happening, huh? I might like look into that. I might, but not for now. I want to try again and see what happens when you get pet creature. So yeah, I'm looking into more vor content, or at least more things. I have, for example, already been in social saying, be there or get eaten, as in like, haha, I eat you. Because like, when I made my lore, and I wanted to give the vor side of me a reason, I started first at the arcade with my clones and that sort of stuff, with a sort of cycle, because I learned that I could create clones, but I couldn't like, pure by will and that sort of stuff get dismissed with a clone. I have to like eat her, swallow her whole, and they have to be nestled in my belly, making me full term pregnant again for a day. And once that day is over, their essence will be dissolved and back into me. So it's like a cycle of renewal. I create clones, they stay in my belly for a day, get teleported out, and to get rid of a clone, I technically have to eat the clones, swallow their whole, keep them in my belly for a day. Eventually, the idea is behind. The idea is that like one moment. Yeah, you need a flashlight. Shut up. One moment when in the arcade, like I was like swallowing a clone. A person saw it. It was like an easy day, or it was like a calm. It was a calm day. So I left the door to the master bedroom or to the bedroom in the arcade Sakai open. And like that person saw it and wanted to be devoured too. So I devoured the person eventually and kept him in my belly for a few days. And through that, I learned that like eventually people who stay in my belly for a few days get like healed. Completely healed, completely rested and that sort of stuff. So it's not only, I want to eat or it's not only because, I want to eat, but it also has a healing effect. And eventually, before I made it so that the service wasn't really popular, that I just ate people who really wanted to be eaten. And that sort of stuff, I didn't do it like that first, but like I created a couple, Judith and Sean, that got to me because Judith and Sean wanted children and they wanted to get pregnant themselves. So eventually, after like a little bit of talk, I agreed to their request. And I swallowed them both whole in my belly. And they like, that's also like the funny thing. What I wanted to do, like they ended up having sex in my belly, but the doctors expecting them to be infertile. And after, a few days in my belly, they were blessed with triplets. And that story made my devouring service popular. So it's like to say I eat because I want to eat. I want to eat people and I want to keep them in my belly. But I also keep it like with a healing side effect. And that sort of stuff. I didn't have thought yet about 4 and such stuff. Or I didn't thought yet about the hard side of like digestion. You can say that to get rid of a clone I have to digest them. But I'm mostly, because I like having a big belly. So mostly I am like, looking for the big belly and that sort of stuff. So that's why 4 is interesting to me, because you get a big belly if you eat a person. And I always wanted to, I wanted my powers not to be like only because I want to have this. No, I wanted to also have like a little good effect. I don't want like to have powers to eat people because I can eat people. No, I wanted to also have like a little good effect. So people that stay in my belly, for example. But yeah, 4 or not, I'm gonna do more content. And you now get like a little bit urgent if you haven't been in the Discord about my arcade Sakai. And not a jump scare even. Not even a jump scare. So you now have like a little bit of backstory about my arcade Sakai, my foresight and thing, and how I want to implement it into my content, but yeah, I don't know yet. So there is literally no jump scare. There's literally nothing. Oh no, anyway.
Hello there.
Oh no, anyway. So yeah, that's the foresight of me that I want to implement, but I don't know how yet. I have to think about it. And such stuff. But I will do that. And I want to know how, but I will find a way. Like if you wanna see more force style thing, like comments or you talk, that like the thing is, as I said, I wanted to do it, but I don't want to be a sexual. Like I know I'm a pregnant Vtuber and I'm already like on the edge of like sexual or not, but I don't want to go forward sexual only, but I do want to do more. You talk, but maybe on Patreon and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna look into that. This was game number 1. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm like a little bit disappointed now. Like, if I think really back on it, I know it's a small game, but the atmosphere is there. You know, you're in like story atmosphere is there. You're in like an apartment building that is like run down and that sort of stuff. Nobody knows what's happened, but it's a ghost building. So the puzzle room idea is there, but it's not really that much puzzling. In my opinion, you just go from room to room to room to room, and that's it. And like, well, I think I missed, and I did miss that a lot by, there is that note that you read that the parasites are evolving, you know, they're learning, becoming smarter, and they're waiting on the walls. You know how great it would be that if you read that note, you turn around, there's a parasite on the wall that crawls away? That catches people. And I missed that, and yeah, combine that with that like end sequence where it's yeah, it did get me. So I guess I have to say, you know, you got me, haha. But the end sequence with with the parasite that catches you and just stay filled, not even a jump scare, you know, disappointing. Hey, if you want to play it for yourself, link is at the top of the video description down below. And with that, let's head out to game number 2. Since this game doesn't display capture or game capture, because like look, it doesn't game capture for some reason. We do it like display capture, and if you're curious about the ID that I have, like I'm just gonna show it. It doesn't look really that like correct, but here, if you have an ID that I wanted to show you, like let me get my main look model and that sort of stuff, you know, how I normally look. I can do in my Vtuber program that I have like NPCs and that sort of stuff. But you know what I can do with an NPC? I can be like, oh, ook, and that sort of stuff, and then I can be like, and delete her, and she's gone. She's now resting in my belly. So that was the idea that I have, but it is like a lot of handwork. So there was like a burp that didn't came out correctly. I do apologize, but yeah, she's been nestling in my belly now. And that was the idea that I had. And this is like a little bit doing handwork, but well, why does it say continue? I didn't play before. Oh yeah, and there is like a mic. So this game might be like a little less talkative and that sort of stuff. I don't know what my default mic is, but I'm gonna grab the AD who's standing here and that sort of stuff. So I have to now. Oh. I guess eating a clone of mine. But the idea is like I can do that like with that like NPC and that I just move her like this and be like, you know, unk, gulp, gulp. And that like I make my belly like that I do normal and then make my belly bigger. I have to do it by hand, but it is a way to implement for more. Because after all, I eat my clones. I can like eat anybody if I want. So, but yeah, welcome to the family road trip. It is a demo and such stuff, and that like implement your mic might result in that I have to talk less, but we'll see. I hope I don't become too gassy from eating my clone. Do I have to get to my... No. The idea is that you go on a holiday trip with your parents, but... I think so. Hey, come on, champs. It's going to be fun. You're not so very convenient. I'm just not used to trips like this. That's kind of the point. We've all been a little distant lately. How? Busy, tried always doing our own thing. The trip is for us to be together again. I guess you're right. Why do I get like burping now? I'm becoming gassy all of a sudden. See how they walk? They walk like this and be like, you know, be like, ah. Yeah, that's one way to implement 4 more, I think. I want to check. Good job, let's get to the car. Okay, Dad. But yeah, I've been like struggling on what to do with that, but like as I said, that's something I can do like once in a while, that I eat another version of me, just to be playful and that sort of stuff, but That you stop, I need to use the bathroom. I'll hold it a bit, there's a gas station nearby. And such stuff. So, but on the other hand, like, thing. And furthermore, like, yeah, I know I have a belly this big, and you'd be like, Elise, you're 11 weeks pregnant. Yeah, I know. The thing is, like, I have been, like, tempting to go from now on with my normal belly size, that is at 11 weeks, and such stuff. But, like I said, the thing is, for example, in Blueprints, if I start now using my normal belly size, by the time that releases, I am, like, actually at this, probably this full size already, you know? Because by that time, I will be at least 26 weeks, or 22 to 26, on that, like, in May, I'll be 20 weeks, roughly. And do I say the characters now? 11 weeks? And this is on the 30th of March, and 2 weeks is April. So then will be 13 weeks. In 4 weeks roughly after that, it's May 17. Yeah, so halfway through May, I will be 20 weeks. So I probably will be directly this size. So, yeah, that's like a thing of the struggle. Because I have been putting my belly in full turn 90% of the time. Because, you know, I like a big bump, as I said earlier. Or I like having the big baby belly, feeling the curve, the waddle, you know, the squirms. And such stuff. Go to the bedroom now. Your mom and I need to talk about something. We'll wait for you here, okay? Okay, Dad. And such stuff, so... But yeah, it does feel odd when I put my belly at my normal size, but... Where's the bathroom? I can talk with him. Where's the bathroom? Sir, where's the bathroom? Is the bathroom down there? Oh, looks like it's locked. Uncle Westerman works here if he has the keys. But yeah, it feels odd to, like, from the days that I go to my integration works and that sort of stuff. And then have a normal size bed when I took a picture this morning for my pregnancy journey. And I'm like sitting here like, people never gonna believe I'm 11 weeks pregnant. Leave for the bedroom, bedroom's locked. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Your parents out there? Yeah, by the pump. I see them. You're on a long trip? I think so. You don't talk much. Here are the keys. Thank you. That sort of stuff. But yeah, I do like, you know, having my belly at a big full term and that sort of stuff. So, and I'm the goddess of fertility, so I can do what I want. So Jesus. That I knew that was coming. I knew this was coming. I was like, I'm gonna open that door and I'm gonna be selecting. Yeah, ready. Come on, son, cheer up, you're gonna love it. You're right, sorry, I'm just tired. Alright, let's get back to the car. Okay, but first, I need to return the keys to the man who works here. Let me so I can use the bathroom. Let me use the bathroom. No problem. You know, some kids don't like tips like this. They remember things better than adults do. Why did you say that like that? Why did you say that like that? Is something bad gonna happen? Is something bad gonna happen? Should I be worried? I wasn't sure in a different car, by the way, now that I think about it. Oh, somebody waiting for us at the premise. Alright, we're here. See the man over there? He's the one I rented the cabin from. You two stay here for a second, I'll go talk to him. No, sorry for the delay, we had to stop at the gas station. I it off, it is perfectly fine. Is everything settled just like we arranged over the phone? Yeah, I came to give you the key. This key is for the front gate. Make sure you close it. Sometimes animals wander in. Of course, don't worry. I'll take care of it. Anything else? Yes, there's another camping nearby. It's been abandoned for years. You'll see tape that says do not cross. You can cross to it, but you shouldn't. Alright, thank you much for everything. You're welcome. Enjoy your stay. Huh. Alright, family, we're here. Excited? Well, then our family trip officially starts now. Let's grab the boxes and take them inside the cabin. Okay, Dad. Yeah, like having a normal belly size at this point, when you put your belly at this, like this, and 90% of the time, makes it really like awkward. Because I don't think people will believe. Like some people still think I'm like permanently pregnant, and that sort of stuff. If I tell people, like if people see me, they'd be like, "Hey, Elise, you're still pregnant," I'd be like, "No, I'm like I have give birth before. I'm like 11 weeks pregnant with like Reggie's child now," and he'd be like, "Really?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." They don't believe, but they don't believe me. They think I've been like perma pregnant. I mean, if I could, I would, but by this point, if I eat people and keep them in my belly, I will be perma pregnant. But, eh. I also like that sort of stuff, like that war. Like, oh wait, do not cross that tape. For example, that 4 team like could be fun. For example, for a few outfits like monitoring at least, because monitoring is like really obsessed, you know, a really obsessed lover. So you could be like, haha, you're so obsessed, you eat that person and keep them in your belly for a day or 2 or longer. Who knows? But yeah. Alright, good job. Like the boxes into the cabin. Nah, I was gonna throw them in the toilet further down the road. Don't tell me the cabin doesn't have a toilet, because that would be really inconvenient. Why is it showing these shots? Right, as we're done unpacking now, Roderick, just getting to the campfire now. Ethan, want to come to get some firewood? It will be fun. Okay. I'll stay. I'm pretty tired. I think I'll sleep for a bit. Dad, wait for me. Be quick, I have about 4 pieces of firewood. I'll head towards the entrance. Stay around here, right here up around the fire pit area. Then you don't put wood into the fire pit and then head back to the cabin. Do I just go around to collect stuff? Or do I run collect stuff or no? The fire pit area was here, right? Is that the fire pit area? That is the fire pit area. You know, that looks like a fire pit area. What is the drop button? Do I have to collect 4 pieces at one and then tow it in? Okay. Okay, let's go to the abandoned cabin. That will be totally safe, right? If it doesn't allow me to get up there. Huh. I was here, you know, I'm gonna like chop a tree, that will be fun, I'm gonna destroy stuff. But no. I'm gonna put the fireworks in the toilet. I'll feel funny today. I'll feel funny today, I can put it in the toilet. But yeah, like as I said, people sometimes think I'm perma-pregnant. I mean, pregnancy is my aesthetic on my channel and that sort of stuff, but I am not perma-pregnant. I do be pregnant a lot because I'm the goddess of fertility. So... Why did the music intensify? Huh. But yeah, like, I get that, like, you see me a lot pregnant because, like, as I said, I'm the pregnant Vtuber. And pregnancy is, like, my niche thing on my channel. But... yeah, I'm not perma-pregnant. I wish I could, but... Hey, wake up, buddy. Oh, you were out for a while. Didn't think you were that tired. Come on, go head to the campfire. Your mom's already waiting outside. Hey, Dad. So yeah, but like, hey, on the other hand, I won't blame people. If I had the chance to be perma-pregnant, I think I will. But like I said, at this point, if I eat people and keep them in my belly, they, you know, I will be perma-pregnant. Technically, I could be perma-pregnant if I create clones, because a clone takes a day before they are basically born, you know, and put into the arcades guy. But if I time it well, I could like have 3 clones created or 2. And once they're born, then that sort of stuff, I can directly eat them again, keep them in my belly, and keep the cycle going like that. Right, we need to get the fire going. Want to do it, son? Yeah, sure. Here, take this. Did you really make a rhythm game? Remember the camping trip we took to the coast, the one with the old rusty girl? Yeah, I almost set the tent on fire. That was the wind's fault. And the lighter fluid you kept spraying. No strategy. It's been years since we did something like this. That's exactly why we're here. Not exactly. You said we wouldn't start. I'm not starting anything. Don't make it sound like that. Can we do something fun tomorrow? We'll see. It's always we'll see. Not now. Then when? I did stay here, okay? Your dad and I need to talk about something. Okay. They're definitely not gonna get killed. Going with them lately, it's the same thing every time. They probably think I'm too dumb to know the simplify thing. Do I hear? Is there something in the bushes? I feel like there is something in the bushes. Or it might be the wind. Hey, let's head back to the cabin. Mom and I had a small argument. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm not that dumb, Dad. Yeah, I'm not perma-pregnant, so that you know. At least not this time. I'm pregnant with Rashi's child. My Rashi's child. The yellow tape. No, not the yellow tape, guys. And the cabin. Is this like giving the idea that somebody is watching this? Is something gonna enter the cabin? This is on the pork. Oh, they're getting slaughtered. I need to use the bathroom. There was one around here somewhere. One of those portable ones. Is this now gonna be like... Now I'm gonna get attacked, huh? I killed. Let it happen. Where was that bathroom again? It was there. Boo. What the hell? Is that? What? Who's that? And why does it have a knife? I need to stay quiet. Who was that? Why did they try to get inside? They need to get back to the cabin and tell them. You have to leave now. That's always nerve-wracking, not trying to alert the thing by the smallest thing. Some microphones are really sensitive, so like the smallest creaks or things can already spike the things. So, but yeah, you have to be quiet. Oh yeah, wait, it's a demo, I forgot. Oh, what do I say about this demo? I'm gonna say I don't think it's like a real gameplay thing, but like, you know what I really like annoy? Or find annoying? Like, you know how like the forest like has like these paths and that you have like a sort of hill in between? Or like a little grass bed that you could like skip to? Like to like distract, like to like take a little short hike. Why can't you walk through the grass? I think you've seen me do it a few times, that you like walk through the grass, or that I tried to walk across a hill, walk through the grass, and that it couldn't happen. Like, just let the player do that. And that sort of stuff. I was actually hoping more with like that microphone. I was actually hoping that more. And, this was just, I know it's a demo, and I know there will be coming probably more in the game, but this was just, you get to a cabin, you have like a lot of like arguments fight. And you're becoming the mother, and you go to the toilet, and like you sit still for like 10 seconds. Like, technically, I have been like playing 20 minutes of gameplay to have like a horror moment of like 20 to 30 seconds. Maybe 10 to 20 seconds. And that's it. You know what I mean? you know, do more, like, tease the player more that there is somebody already around. Or that sort of stuff. Don't show somebody and directly kill the mother. I feel like you could have done more. I think this is a classic case of, like, underperforming. And I know you need to build story, and I know this is a full game, and I know it's a demo. And such stuff, but... yeah. I mean, if you have a different opinion after playing the game, there will be linked at the top of the video description down below. While you're down there, subscribe and ring the notification bell. And let's head out to game number 3. So, yeah, sorry guys, I called a clone of mine. I'm so hungry. Like, you know, be like, oh, 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 oh. Always so tasty, and those stupid clones of mine. But yeah, welcome to our game number 3. Snack aside, you know, snack aside, burping aside, belly gurgling aside. Welcome to a game by Vtuber. If you don't know Vtuber, we have played several games by Vtuber on this channel before. They're always interesting, to say the least. Or, you know, as distinct, but this time it's called Lonesome Town. I don't know what's in it or what to expect, so I thought I'd take a snack. And think somebody got murdered. Is it like a Cluedo style game? Oh, this guy's murdered. March 7. Huh. Yeah, like I said, I might gonna implement more for.
So, you really miss her?
I think he's losing it.
He's perfectly fine.
I don't know, officer.
He's acting.
I don't think that...
And acting pretty badly, I might add.
This voice acting even? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do more stuff like, you know, from time to time just like eating a clone. Empty. Dear son, I've been made aware of your new place of residence, and though I'm not fond of it, I can understand you always like this kind of places. Maybe a dad or a mother. Why is my mic sensitivity so high? Way better. Why did I kill him? I don't know, why did you kill him? It's out of tune and only he knew how to play it. So yeah, I might gonna do like stuff like that more. I might gonna fine tune it like that I eat a clone and that sort of stuff, but because I think it will be fitting with my channel. Fine. Okay. No way out of here. Why does it? I see the gun again, just don't. Oh. No future. Alright. Find Stacy, tell her that Ref will kill me. He's crazy. Okay, I need like a crowbar or something. Hey, how convenient. A crowbar. I mean, if I kill people, I will just eat them. Why did... Hi. Why are you looking at me like that?
Come on, man. Why would you do that? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, you have to run now because soon enough someone will find me here and they will find you too.
Are you sure? I guess I do.
Remember, man, we've been through a lot worse than this. Why would you do it now?
I mean, you
All I
insulted
ever
me.
did was say some facts that you weren't really happy with, but that was not insulting.
I have to go now.
Hi there, friend. Quite a situation, isn't it?
It sure is.
Why don't you go and get us some wood? I want to keep this fire going. There is a fine story to be heard here.
Oh, wait,
Here,
FPS.
man.
I just noticed the FPS drops. I apologize. I guess it's the fire. No, it isn't. Why did it FPS drop? Yeah, I didn't know where to find some wood. Like I said, the only thing that's good is being pregnant and eating people. So. I want to know what's happening here. Oh, is this a story about like a love lost that like got with somebody else and that like the guy killed the other guy out of revenge? You know, a story of like, if I don't get her, nobody gets her. You want more wood? God fucking damn it. Is it like a story like that? You're looking at me like that. I did what you asked for. The police on my back. Yeah, I wonder why. So, okay, sorry, I ate somebody. They're in my belly. If you're looking for them, I will birth them in a few days. Give me a few seconds. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the layout of the store. Like the graphics of the city. I bet if I do this. It's just cars moving back and forward. I bet if I do this. Wee. Let me guess, I have to get to there. Approach. What do I approach? My dead friend? What are you looking at? Was he not at another window? A window below? Huh. I just witnessed a murder. That guy's note. Dear Jancy and two of your sisters, please express my deepest gratitude to Mr. Rev and tell him how terrible sorry I am for insulting me at the party 7 days ago. I'm fully understanding what a terrible mistake I made 1 week ago, and I sincerely hope my Mr. Rev can find some pity for me. Ha, that guy. Do I now go back? Or... Oh, now he's at that side of the city. Oh, there are 2 of them. Young RD. Oh, there are multiple of them. Perv. Pervert. Pervert. He's a pervert. Oh, he's gone. Okay, I need a 3-way number. Bowie. AVA. Approach. Approach what? I need a three-way number. Where would a three-way number be? Lonesome town. Maybe it's on the note. Maybe it's on the note. Young Artie. Two extra gratitude for salting 7 is. Would it be 271? Like, logically it would be 271 because it's like the only place that like has thing. You know, a number sequence. So logically, you know. Oh, I'm smart. Seven. Oh, I need to find a new code. Hateful 8. You can always stalk her, right? I guess. Hateful 8. I guess this whole city is stalking everybody, so... 3 musketeers. Like, I guess this whole city is like stalking people if I look around, but... Did I miss something? Footballs!
So, you followed my clues.
I
Did
don't
what
think you're
clues?
that smart. Don't fool with me, you worthless piece of filth. Who are you?
Clint Eastwood, I'm Patty Smith.
Yes, I'm Cleopatra. Nice to meet you.
What's wrong with
I
you?
just said that I don't like you, that's all.
I don't like you
You're
either.
smart though. Others who tried are back there.
Alright.
I came here a few days ago and noticed that there are quite a few fancy graves laying around.
So?
I say we dig them up, take the good stuff, if there is any, split the goods, and we're on our ways.
I should help you. We're gonna now grave robbing. Who comes to church and like events like a swinging ball mechanism like that? I have a shovel. Doink. Link Jane Doe.
Can you even trust this guy? Who is he?
I don't know. You're dead either way.
This doesn't seem like a good idea at all.
I don't know, you're right.
Well, let's just hope the end is near.
Says you.
Good job. Real good.
I found a few
Go
things.
in there and get some rest. You deserve it.
Thank you. Go get in where?
Oh dear Rev. How sad was I when we had to depart last time. Mere thought of that now long gone day makes me really sad. I remember all the time spent together and all the laughs we shared. Hope to meet you soon, Rev. Your dear.
What are you doing?
You shouldn't read someone else's letters, you know that? I thought we were friends for a bit there. Go, just go away. You're free. I've got police on my back. I have to run once again. Goodbye.
Should I stay or should I go? No, I stay.
We don't have much time left. The story's about to end. However, we have a mystery here. You think you can solve it? There is enough time for that.
There should be. You might even hear something, you know?
Oh wait, I'm the guy here who got shot. Oh. I think first was the party. And I think second was not the digging. Then I think it was like the couple. And then third was the hanging. I think killing. I think. It might be that first is the couple and then... No, I think third might be even like the one sitting. You know. I said that he regrets it. And then he digs his own grave, I think. Or hangs himself. Like, I think... I don't know what will be last. Would you, like, technically you would hang yourself as last? Because if you're dead, you can't really do anything anymore. So... Oh wait, this is number 4. Yeah. Can I get a hint? Because... Maybe it starts with the couple. And that 2 then is like... Yeah, that one. And that 3 then is like drinking. It's not open yet. It's still closed. Oh, it's open. I was right.
A few more steps and you're out of this nightmare-filled world. What do you think about it, man?
I don't know, you?
Well, it kinda grew on me. I started to like the setting, you know?
Yeah,
Atmosphere seemed nice and all the characters I met here.
yeah.
And we still have to run from all the crap I've done here.
I have to go now. Oh. Hi, police officer. I think I have to like... Yeah. How do you do this one then? Wait, he didn't see me. Huh? He left alone.
I interviewed a few people from that building over there. They all said he lived alone in this funhouse type of thing. Owners abandoned it a few years ago. He broke in about a month ago. Clear signs of mental illness, if you ask me.
The neighbor called us. He went to the garage to get some wood sometime after midnight and heard a gunshot from the funhouse.
Well, it was pretty cold in my apartment, so I decided to go down and get some wood. Then I heard a loud bang. I immediately knew.
Alright, death by self-inflicted gunshot, wound to the head, time of death
Hypocrite 2,
was
Officer Bad Guy.
March 7th, around 1:30 to 2 p.m.
What do you think?
I liked it. Like, I don't think it's over the top, like, you know, horror thing. But you know what this game really has? It has a story, and it doesn't try to depict as like a real horror game, but it tries to depict as like, you know, you look, something that can happen to all of us. Or not all of us, but will happen like on a regular basis. Where you have like your love couple, you know, they break up. One of the two, you know, get really drunk, gets like really upset that they like lost their love interest, and they go in a mindset like, if I can't have the other one, nobody can. And in some cases, that even results in the fact, like I do say, like maybe like a lot of times, like at least 90% of the times it goes good. You know, there's just like a love lost interest. You know, you'd be like, if nobody can have them, or if I can't have them, nobody can have them. And it stays by thoughts. But you have people who put thoughts into words, and they sometimes do that by, well, killing said new boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, I think what happens here. And the story tries to depict that. And afterwards, you know, that tries to depict your goal. That, like, you're like a self-conscious of, like, what you did was wrong, but you have to run. You know? And I think I really like that. And it's also fun to see that in the end, like in that little, like, sort of like theater setting, that you're actually are the dead guy, you know, sitting in there and that sort of stuff. And that you depict, like, the dead guy through the series, depict, like, you know, like him sitting across talking with you, as if like it's your subconscious talking to you. So I really like this game. But if you want to play it for yourself, link is at the top of the video description. And let me know what you think. And that sort of stuff. But yeah, this was a new 3 Scary Games with your big Preggo, Vtuber, Transgender, Elise. If you like what you saw today, let me know in the comments down below. And if you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notifications bell. I am Preggo, Elise, your pregnant Vtuber, Transgender. You're also your Vtuber, your goddess of fertility, your goddess of reproduction. I primarily focus on Project Diva and horror content on my channel. So if you like that, make sure to check the icon in the top right for more horror content. I will leave a few horror playlists that I think you will like and that sort of stuff, so you can check it out and that sort of stuff. Usually on Friday I upload 2 horror videos, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and that is usually 3 Scary Games. In the morning it's a different horror game that should be now around this time, Escape the Backrooms, as of moment of watching, and that sort of stuff, or recording. But it can be also other times. If you want to join my Discord, because I do have a community, small community as stated earlier in the video, you can join the Discord through the link tree at the bottom of the video description. In there you also find all my other socials, including my YouTube Voice channel and my Twitch channel, in case you want to see how stream goes from time to time. My Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky in case you want to stay up to date but you don't use Discord. My Ko-fi and Patreon if you want to support me a little bit more. The Discord is the best place to stay up to date because I'm the most active there. I'm talk the most there. You get your best chance to talk to me. I also have, of course, I try to respond to every YouTube comment that I can when I have the time and that sort of stuff. So if you don't use Discord, I highly understand why. You can also try to leave a comment. If you're nice, I might respond to it or heart, like give it a like. And if you like leave a hateful comment, I just delete them. You get like banned off my channel so that you know. But yeah, you can also try to leave a comment. I will try to respond to every time. But the best place to get in contact with me, the best place to talk is in Discord. I also have a business email in case you want to be in contact with more serious matters. It is preggoelise@gmail.com and that sort of stuff. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna say this was the new 3 Scary Games. If you want to play any of the games I played today, they will be linked at the top of the video description down below. And with that, I'm gonna say have a wonderful night, have a wonderful time. Don't make me eat you. And otherwise, I'll see you in a new video later down the line. Bye.